Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's see where there's some stock movers, some individual stock movers today. We go to Nora Melinda. Nora, what are you looking at?
Well, we're seeing information technology is the worst performing sector in the S&P 500. And this is no surprise with a lot of the Mag 7 stocks falling. Of course, many of this led by Meta. We're seeing shares of Meta down as much as 14%. This is the worst day that we're seeing here for the company in over a year. And this is really investors being spooked by spending here. So we're hearing a lot of heavy spending from a lot of these AI giants here, but it's really about whether or not they're able to back up everything that they're putting down and pouring their money into. And it seems as though Wall Street is really closely scrutinizing Meta here in particular. They are planning to raise at least $25 billion in an investment grade bond sale today. But of course, if we look at Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft all together, they're about to rack up as much as $78 billion in CapEx last quarter, especially as they really just underscore these AI bets they have here. But you really are seeing shares of Meta taking it to the chin here.
Speaking of taking it to the chin, let's look at Chipotle.
The worst performing stock in the S&P 500. I love to talk about food, honestly, so this is a great moment for me. But shares of Chipotle in focus here, ticker CMG, and they're falling. I mean, dismal performance here, worst day since 2012. Falling as much as 22%. This is after the company cut its outlook for the year. They're saying that diners are pulling back from eating out, and they're really worried about consumer spending more broadly. But also, they attributed rising costs to an increase in beef prices and the impact of new tariffs here. So it's really about what the CEO can do in this moment to really paint a turnaround story, especially for a company that's down about 46% so far this year.
Another one out there, Eli Lilly is a good one today.
Yes, ticker LLY. We're seeing shares of Eli Lilly up, a guidance boost here. We are seeing shares up as much as 3.7% right now in trading. This is after it raised its full year guidance. Revenue from its weight loss drug and then diabetes drug. This is Mounjaro and Zepbound, of course. These really having a combined nearly $1.3 billion here in terms of expectations for that. And we did see a beat here as we look at these two drugs. So you really are seeing Wall Street coming behind this stock, rallying. Shares of Eli Lilly up about 9% so far this year.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.